All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise goes to Abanawa Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. The Bible's been to our apostle, others great millstone, charged with the spirit, peace, much love, and safety to Israel, to our societies of the Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you Israel according to this Bible. Our time got to sleep. Year 2020, year 2021, he's there to come with Yahweh Shai. And I titled this video experience, just for a topic through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because experience is what's growing us in this truth, and not also in the truth, but also in life. Because experience is that by seeing, how to move in the spirit, how to grow in the spirit, and things that happen to us, we're learning. And also us being in America in this captivity, we're learning, we're experiencing the trials, tribulations, vexation. We're experiencing what it is to be on the lower side. We're experiencing we're experiencing the hell, the trauma, the all the things, the sorrows. We're experiencing those things on this side, but then we're also going to experience the righteousness, and that's the balance with Yahweh Bashim Shai. But I want to get this real quick. This Ecclesiastes Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and his occupied in the meditation thereof, he will seek the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. And that said, he'll seek out all the wisdom of the ancient. Because why? The ancient, they have experience, because they lived long lives. And when we read about King David, King Solomon, Saul, we read about men that made mistakes against the Lord when they broke the laws, covenants of the Most High. Right? Those would be considered ancient men. But we also learn from what? Our elders. Right? Brothers that had that are older in the spirit, in the truth. And not even in the truth, also older in the flesh. Because you can be older than the brother in the spirit, but in the flesh, the brother's older than you. In life, he has more experience in life than you do. Because that experience in life also helps you in the truth with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You could be spiritually older, but you could also be physically younger. So you have to know how to cope. You have to be able to take advice from both sides of the spectrum. You got to know how to take both understandings from the physical side and also the spiritual. There's brothers that can help a brother out that might be over them in the spirit, but in the flesh, they're younger. But they still need to appear to counsel, because why? They're still young in the flesh. Now does that negate them from that? Does that negate them in the things of the spirit? No, because everything has a balance. Everything has different levels, man. It's different levels of everything. There's different levels of spirituality. There's different levels of carnality. I mean, if look at Jeremiah. The Most High said that I made you a prophet among the nations. The Most High made Jeremiah a prophet among all nations. The Most High was dealing with Jeremiah directly. He was a child, age of 12 to 13. And he was going out condemning older men. But did he not say, did Jeremiah not say, I will go into the ancient men who knew the Lord? Right? Because Jeremiah was also getting advice from who? His elders that were older than him in the flesh. If that makes sense. But this is Job 12:12, and this is what I'm saying is, does not the ear test the words, and the tongue taste its food? Wisdom is found with the elderly, and understanding comes from long life. And that's it. Understanding comes from long life, because understanding comes from living a long life. Because why? You see things. You witness things. You've seen this. You've seen that. You've been through this. You've been through that. So you get another brother, and you could be like, "Hey, little bro, because I already been through this. I've been through that. I've been through this. Been through that." You know, that's where wisdom comes in. That's also experience, because you were experiencing life. You're experiencing different things that events that happen in your life. You know, and that builds wisdom, right? All wisdom is experience and wisdom go hand in hand, because experience gives you wisdom. Because when you go through something, you experience, oh man, that's you, and it could be any type of situation. You learn from that situation, and the wisdom in the mind tells you when you see the situation again, I'm not gonna do that because I already been through that. And this also is the scriptures. This word is this is our experience. Because why? We're going back and reading of the mistakes of our forefathers, what they did. We're reading the mistakes of King Solomon. We're reading the mistakes of Cain, right? We're reading the mistakes of Eli when we didn't correct his sons, you know, when he had respect of persons. We're reading these things. Saul, you know, David's son, you know. We're reading these things, and what David did, so like what David did with Bathsheba. In Psalm 51, when David prayed unto the Lord, asked him on such by all his iniquities for the sins that he committed, you know. So we're reading these things, and it's a reminders on, hey, look, don't do these things because it's already been written down for us what not to do, you know. And it's so we apply these to our life, and we're able to build that wisdom, to build that knowledge and understanding, to understand what we went through, to understand what the prophets went through in the time of what Jeremiah went through, to read about the trial tribulation that Jeremiah went through when he was cursing out Israel. They threw him in a pit of shit. You know, the things that the sufferings of Job, the sufferings of Yahushua, the things that these men have already been through, right? We're experiencing it by reading it. And by reading, we're gaining that wisdom and that understanding, you know? So this does not the ear test the words and the tongue taste its food. Wisdom is found with the elderly, and understanding comes from with long life. Wisdom strengtheth wisdom and strength belongeth to the Most High. Counsel and understanding are his. That's it. Counsel and understanding are the Most High. You know, so let's go ahead and jump to Job 15:10. Both the gray head and the age on our side mean much older than your fathers, and that's it. I taught that age should speak, many years to teach wisdom. That's it. So age, I thought that age should speak, many years should teach wisdom. So age speak, and you know, because like I said, even when I first came into the truth, when I was about year 12, but I'm gonna do a video, so I turned about 15. You know, me 15 when I was 15 and me being about to go on 20 now, it's a whole difference. Because while I've been like I said, I've been a long span of life compared to most brothers that's in the faith. But the small span of things I experienced in the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and also in life, right? I've gained more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding in the spirit. Because through age, it's a teacher, you know, and wisdom is the knowledge and understanding and knowing on what and what not to do, you know, and we apply these things daily. But so that's it. So wisdom is found with elderly, and understanding comes with long life, and that's why we give double honors to the apostles of GMS, because they're of elderly, and understanding comes from long life, and they have lived a long life. You know, they've lived a long life. You know, they're in their 60s and their 50s. You know what I'm saying? And plus adding on not only adding on to the knowledge that they have in the world, but also applying it to the knowledge they have in Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. You know? Those are what you did. Those are the wise men, and there's other brothers, man, that's coming up. You know, that's been enduring this truth and his knowledge. We have wisdom as well. We have knowledge as well. But are we on a level as of other brothers that's been laboring for 30 years, 20, 10? You know what I'm saying? No, man. It's different because they have a different level of understanding. They have a different level of wisdom because why? The wisdom is found with the elderly, and understanding comes from long life. That's why. Because they live longer. You know? They've been in the word long. So their understanding is going to be greater than those that just came in, which you have guys, like I said, lack that wisdom, understanding, knowing. They come in 3 years ago and they think they know more than a brother that's been in there for 5, 6, 7 years. But it doesn't work like that, man. You know, it all comes with time. You know, and it's with the Most High, you have to have patience. Let me go get this real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 1:16. I commune with my own mind, saying, "Lo, I've come to great esteems and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my mind had got great experience with wisdom and knowledge." So Solomon's mind, his mind has had great experience with wisdom and knowledge. You know, he's seen so many different things. He's seen so much in a certain span of time that his wisdom and his knowledge was greater than them all. You know, and this is what we're graduating to. We want to get that experience of wisdom and knowledge in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, dealing with the Holy Spirit, dealing with the Holy Kakwadash. And how does that come about? Constantly being in the Spirit, constantly doing the things you need to be doing to get yourself closer to the Most High. And your experience with the Holy Spirit gets better. You know, your lessons get better. Your speaking gets better. Your scriptures get better. Your word breaks down gets better. You know, you're able to go into different scriptures and and do that's you learning how to, and your experience with the wisdom and the knowledge of Yahweh Shemash, which is this word, and which is what the Holy Rakakwadash, man, the Holy Spirit. You know, and this is Romans 15:4, and patience experience hope. Because what you can't get experience without having patience. Because patience means to suffer. So if you're suffering something, that means you're experiencing something. Something in your life that you're suffering from is an experience. Oh, damn, bro, I went through that, and that experience is hope. To hopefully overcome it and learn from it. In that experience, you gain wisdom. So it's levels to this thing, man. Patience, experience, wisdom and knowledge. And it goes together into one beautiful form in one holy matrimony, man. And it just comes out through the spirit of Abanawi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. You know? And so, like I said, that basically was it. Through the spirit. I didn't want to make this too long. I want to make kind of, quick to the point. I pray that I was edifying too. It was edifying too. So with that, I just want to give all praise to Abanawi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Right there, Shai, Kulna Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Dash. With that, shalom.